Have you ever wondered why seniors in Japan seem to defy the laws of aging? If you visit Okinawa, you will see 90-year-olds walking without canes, moving with remarkable grace. They do not shuffle their feet or look down at the ground with fear. Instead, they move with a quiet confidence, maintaining a straight spine and a steady stride. For years, Western medicine assumed this was entirely due to a diet rich in fish. However, new research suggests that their longevity is equally tied to how they move daily. In Japan, there is a cultural practice called radio teso, a daily broadcast of calisthenics. This simple routine focuses on joint mobility and balance rather than heavy muscle building. They also practice the concept of Hara, which locates the center of power in the belly. In the West, we tend to focus on the upper body, neglecting our center of gravity. This leads to a top-heavy posture that makes falling significantly more likely as we age. By shifting our focus downward, we can regain the stability we thought was lost forever. Today, we are borrowing 4 specific movements from this Eastern philosophy to restore your balance. These are not intense gym exercises. They are subtle adjustments that rewire your nervous system. Let us uncover the Japanese secret to staying upright, confident, and mobile well past 70. To understand balance, we must look beyond muscles and examine the body's hidden sensory systems. Balance is a complex conversation between your eyes, your inner ear, and your feet. This system is called proprioception, which is your brain's ability to know where it is. As we age, the nerve endings in the soles of our feet begin to dull. We literally lose touch with the ground, forcing us to rely too heavily on vision. This is why many seniors feel dizzy or unstable when they close their eyes to shower. The Japanese practice of removing shoes indoors actually helps keep these foot sensors sharp and active. Furthermore, we must address the vestibular system located deep within your inner ear canals. This system acts like a carpenter's level, telling your brain if you are tipping over. Sedentary lifestyles cause the fluid in these canals to thicken, slowing down reaction times. When you trip, a fast reaction time is the difference between a stumble and a fracture. We also lose fast-twitch muscle fibers in the ankles, which are responsible for catching us. The 4 movements we will learn are designed to wake up these dormant feedback loops. We are essentially recalibrating the software of your brain to communicate better with your legs. This biological upgrade is possible at any age, provided the stimulus is consistent and precise. By focusing on the Hara, we lower our center of gravity, instantly increasing physical stability. It is time to stop fighting gravity and learn to work with it intelligently. Science confirms that balance is a skill you can relearn, not a trait you lose. Let us explore the safety protocols before we begin these life-changing daily movements. Safety is our absolute priority, so please do not attempt these exercises on a slippery rug. Always stand next to a sturdy chair or a kitchen counter that you can grab. We are challenging your stability, so having a safety net is essential for your confidence. Do not wear thick, cushioned shoes. Barefoot or thin socks are best for sensory feedback. Movement number 1 is the ankle awakening, inspired by the warm-up drills of Japanese martial arts. Stand tall and lift one heel, pressing the ball of your foot into the floor. Rotate your ankle in slow, deliberate circles, imagining you are drawing a circle with your heel. Do 10 circles clockwise and 10 counterclockwise, then switch to the other foot immediately. This loosens the stiff tendons and wakes up the proprioceptors in the soles of your feet. Movement number 2 is the sumo root, a modified version of the sumo wrestler stance. Stand with your feet wider than your shoulders, toes pointed slightly outward at a comfortable angle. Place your hands on your lower belly, your Hara, and sink your hips down slightly. You do not need to go low. Just a few inches is enough to engage. Feel your weight drop into your heels and imagine roots growing from your feet downward. Hold this rooted position for 30 seconds, breathing deeply into your belly, finding your center. This strengthens the quadriceps and glutes while training your brain to lower your center of gravity. Movement number 3 is the tandem tightrope, which directly challenges your base of support. Stand beside your support chair and place one foot directly in front of the other. The heel of your front foot should touch the toes of your back foot perfectly. Imagine you are standing on a very narrow beam, engaging your inner thighs to stabilize. If you feel confident, hover your hand above the chair for 5 to 10 seconds. Switch legs and repeat, noticing which side feels more unstable and requires more focused attention. This forces the vestibular system to work overtime to keep you upright without a wide base. Movement number 4 is the golden crane, a single leg balance that targets hip stability. Stand tall and slowly lift one foot just an inch off the ground, knee bent. You do not need to lift it high like a karate master. A slight lift works. Focus your eyes on a single non-moving point on the wall to anchor your vision. Hold for 10 seconds, keeping your standing legs slightly soft, never locking the knee joint. This forces all the micromuscles in your ankle to fire rapidly to maintain your position. Repeat on the other side, aiming for 3 rounds of 10 seconds on each leg. These movements are powerful, but the Japanese lifestyle offers more clues for daily stability. Consider the habit of mindful transitions, focusing completely on the act of standing up. In the West, we often rush to stand up while thinking about our next task. The Japanese approach is to pause, plant the feet, and rise with intention and breath. This simple pause allows blood pressure to stabilize, preventing that dizzy head rush feeling. Another habit is floor living, but we can modify this for Western seniors safely. Simply try to sit on a lower chair or a firm cushion occasionally. Getting up from a lower surface engages the core and legs more than a high sofa. We must also discuss the visual environment of your home to prevent unnecessary falls. Japanese homes are often minimalist, with clear pathways free of clutter and loose electrical cords. Take a look at your hallways and remove any tripping hazards that compromise your safety. Hydration is also critical. The inner ear fluid requires water to function correctly. Dehydration can lead to a sense of brain fog and unsteadiness on your feet. Start your day with a glass of water before you even attempt your balance routine. Finally, practice walking with a soft gaze, taking in your peripheral vision as you move. Tunnel vision increases anxiety, while a soft gaze relaxes the nervous system and improves balance. You now possess the 4 movements: ankle awakening, sumo root, tandem tightrope, and golden crane. These simple tools, borrowed from a culture of longevity, can transform your physical confidence. You do not need to accept falling as an inevitable part of getting older. By training your proprioception and strengthening your center of gravity, you can remain sturdy. Imagine walking on an uneven sidewalk without that sudden spike of panic in your chest. Imagine navigating a crowded room with the grace and stability of a much younger person. This is the gift of balance. It gives you the freedom to explore your world. Commit to practicing these 4 movements every single morning while your coffee is brewing. It takes less than 5 minutes, but the compounding effect over a year is massive. Your brain is plastic. It is waiting for you to give it the right signals. Do not let fear dictate your movements. Let wisdom and training guide your steps. Share this video with a friend who has become afraid of falling recently. Together, we can build a community of seniors who stand tall and move with purpose. Always consult your doctor before starting, especially if you have a history of vertigo. Thank you for trusting us with your time and your health today. Go practice your Hara, find your root, and enjoy your prime living.